Howdy folks, like blood, violence? Well then get yourself some power tool or power tool attachments. This, I've been looking at these for quite a long time. A right angle drill adapter. You can use it for screws, and it's also, this one's impact rated with up to 30 times the life. Magnetic bit holder. Goes in there pretty deep. It's impact rated, so you can use impact bits. Finally decided to buy one after watching a Project Farm review video. And this was rated pretty decently. A little hesitant at first since it's plastic housing. Metal gears. The gears held up spectacular, and so did the housing. The only ones that I think did better was the Milwaukee all-metal one, which was almost twice, actually was twice the price. I've been working on old 80s and 70s arcade machines lately, and getting in there to do some things like fix some marquee lights. This thing has been amazing. Don't know why I didn't buy it a long time ago. Well, reading online, one thing that was noted was you should add some more grease. Not enough grease on the inside. So we're going to take a look at the internals, and well, I want to see for myself. What's really kind of neat is this is almost the exact same design, just miniaturized, as Milwaukee's angle grinder and oscillating multi-tool. So first we're going to take out these 5 screws here, which appear to be a T8 bit. Just had to go back out into the garage and get my whole bit set over here. That's not too big of a deal getting in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, my drills are under the hood of my car right now. Didn't feel like going out there in the cold and getting them. So since I rarely use this thing, I figured what the heck, why not? So let's see, do we have to remove... We're going to take 2 of these out here. The chuck end is a T15. So let's see what kind of... grease. Now, the body screws are all the same size. Yeah, it looks like the chuck screws are also the same size. Let's see if I can leave those 2 on the bottom in there. Help hold everything together, but it's not looking like it. Operation's pretty smooth. I haven't really used this with an impact. I don't use impacts all too often. They have their place, but just really don't see the need in most cases. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, that comes off like that. So let's zoom in a bit here. Nope, wrong way. There we go. So looks pretty well made. Good machining. There's some grease on there, not much. Now this whole piece here is metal. In there nice and tight. Looks like a compression / press fitting. Nice bearing. Very smooth. Let's take a look in here. You can see the magnet right there for holding the bit. And you can see the gear there, also pretty decent looking. So let's see about cracking this thing open. Not too bad. A bit gentle. Over molded, very good over molding. Magnet can come come out. That's replaceable if need be, or cleanable if you get enough metal shavings in there. So you got a nice bearing, sealed bearing. Can't see the size. Looks like they repurposed some of the pieces. And is that a bearing or a bushing? That's just a bushing. Looks like they got just a bushing on the end here. It's brass bushing. Feels pretty soft. Probably have a little bit of lead in there. So that would be why there's a little bit of slop. There's a C-clip in there. But no grease or oil of any kind on the brass bushing. Although there's really not too much pressure that's put on this bushing. Most of the pressure is going to be done on the top end here. There is some grease. Not too tacky. So I think I would like to add a little bit. So just got some extreme pressure, multi-duty complex grease. And I had a toothpick around here. Where did my toothpick go? Toothpicks are great for adding just a little bit. This will also prevent heat up. Maybe give a little bit more life. I don't know. I'm up in the air about adding some grease to the bushing. I don't think that's really necessary there. There we go. Do that. So all in all, this looks pretty well made. A little hesitant at first about the plastic casing. I can't see. I see a L2. Does appear to be glass fiber reinforced. Pretty sturdy, pretty durable there. Let's back up a little bit. Well, I guess let's put it together. I mean, there's not too much to this. This is supposed to be a torsion section. Let's see what we got. Yeah, but on the back of the packaging, hardened gears for increased torque transfer. Yeah. Optimized internal shock zone, absorbs peak torque and prevents braking. Rubber overmold, magnet for holding the bit. Put the magnet back in there. Whoops. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Custom Alloy76 trademarked, which is steel engineered to extend life. Okay. So I got a little more grease in there. Put this back on. Let's put these screws back in first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this specific one is the 48-32-2390. This, folks, is why we use power tools. Carpel Tunnel starts kicking in. One more here. Alright. Add just a little bit more grease to this gear. I don't care if it gets the bits a little dirty, just help with rust prevention. And now this isn't a really tool that needs a lot, but I think what they had in there was a little lethargic. Fit that back in there. I can feel a little more drag. I'd rather have a little bit more drag in there than not enough grease. 1, 2, 3. Where did number 4 go? 4. So there you go, a little bit of grease might help maybe extend the life 60 times. I'm going to put in the description box below a link to Project Farm's right angle drill attachment test. And I will also put a link to a purchase link if you're interested in getting one of these. This was about 25 bucks. In comparison, Hazard Fraught, also known as Harbor Freight, has one for about 8. Reviews are hit or miss, mostly miss. And so for a little bit extra money, go for the Milwaukee. Yeah, it's twice the price, but and that's all we got for you today, folks. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit like, subscribe, share, and see you next time around.